The Trump administration has folded, along with ICE, in response to an order that was issued just this morning by the chief judge of Minnesota's federal court, Judge Schultz, a Republican, a conservative, that would have required Todd Lyons, the head of ICE, to show up in his courtroom on Friday to answer for possible contempt charges or release a person, a migrant, who was ordered to be released under habeas corpus rights, had given a bond hearing. And the judge gave the Trump administration one of two choices: release the petitioner immediately, or I'm going to see Mr. Lyons in my courtroom. Guess which one they chose. I'm Michael Popak. You're on the Midas Touch Network in Legal AF. Judge Schultz joins a growing list of judges in Minnesota, particularly, who are calling out the Trump administration for their contemptuous, contumacious conduct about not only Operation Metro Surge, but what they are doing with the migrants and undocumented that they pick up and the lack of due process they are providing them. And I reported earlier today that Judge Schultz gave the Trump administration and the ICE a choice. And here's what he said. He said the court has been extremely patient with the respondents, but the patience is at an end. Judge Schultz said this is one of dozens of court orders in which he ordered the release or bond hearing or bail hearing for somebody, and it was not complied with. He said this is one of dozens of court orders with which the respondents, the Trump administration, have failed to comply in recent weeks. The practical consequences of their failure has been significant hardship to the aliens, many of whom have lawfully lived and worked in the U.S. for years and done absolutely nothing wrong. The detention of an alien is extended, or an alien who should remain in Minnesota is flown to Texas, or an alien who's been flown to Texas is released there and told to figure out a way to get home. So he gave them one of two choices. He said, you either indicate that the petitioner has been released from custody, and if so, the court will cancel the hearing. Otherwise, he wants Todd Lyons in his courtroom on Friday. Now, on reporting from the petitioner's lawyer, we've got it on reasonable understanding that this particular person has been released from custody. You can see that the Trump administration wants to avoid putting Todd Lyons on the stand, and I think for very good reason. Last week, I reported that Todd Lyons was at the heart of a whistleblower revelation, a document, a May 2025 memo authored by or for Todd Lyons, in which he instructed all ICE agents that they could break down the doors of homes without a federal judge or federal magistrate's arrest warrant, just using an administrative warrant issued by a Trump judge, blessed by a Trump lawyer, executed by a Trump agent, to break down a door, to violate the most sacrosanct location for even the United